Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Hope you're all doing well. I apologize for being a little late today. It was a little hard to get up this morning. How's everybody doing today? I'm a little tired. Was working on today's stream last night. Played Dead Space last night. That was fun. It was a good time. Dead Space 2 to be specific. That was good. I didn't have any nightmares, so that's good. Got through like the first few chapters, I think, so made some good progress. First day. So anyway, I'm gonna do. Let's see, what am I gonna do? Oh, I have to check something. Okay, so the toggles are only not working on that thing. Okay. That's good to know. Weird. I'll have to try that again later. The toggles weren't working. Like this one and stuff weren't working last night. So I wonder why. Maybe we should make some scared ones or whatever. For Dead Space. That could be useful. Or ones where I'm like on edge or something. Okay. Let me go ahead and get the game booted up. So I think the plan for today is that we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try some of the DLC fights again. If I need to, I can make demons for them using the DLC stuff now. I did make a few demons last night. I haven't leveled them up all the way, which I probably should for those fights, but I did start making some demons. There's also one more demon I'd like to unlock. We can go back and unlock Krishna. Krishna's luster candy is better or like more efficient than other luster candy users. And he's got some other interesting unique skills, so I think he'd be a good demon to have. So we're going to go ahead and try and go and recruit him. Technically, I could go into New Game Plus, and I might actually have to for unlocking certain demons, because if it's only the DLC stuff, we could technically play through the intro, get to the point where we can do the DLC quests, make the demons that are unlocked by New Game Plus, and then go from there. But then I wouldn't have all the party members available is basically the only thing. I don't know if that would make a huge difference for say the protagonist fight, but yeah. Anyway, one thing at a time. Might do that tomorrow, we'll see. So, one sec, we're on the wrong scene. Probably help if you could hear me. Have I been talking this whole time? You guys just couldn't hear me? Great. Anyway, what I was saying is that I could go to New Game Plus if I wanted to unlock stuff like some of the demons that are only unlocked after you do one of the endings, like say Satan and stuff like that. And so that way I could use them for like the Messiah quest, but I don't know if that would be worth it or not. Something we can consider for tomorrow. See if I can beat them with what I have instead of worrying about like the ones that are unlocked from New Game Plus. There are a few that are useful that would be unlocked from New Game Plus, but nothing super duper pooper scooper important. Okay. Where's the death thing? Did I turn that off? Yeah, I did. Okay, there it is. Okay. How are you doing, Lorenzo? So what did I do? Okay. I did apps. We have all the apps now pretty much. There's a couple that are more like challenge run apps that I don't have, but I have pretty much everything else. I made some demons. I only made like 3 really good demons. Samayaza here with Antichiton and Almighty Pleroma, Magic Torrent. Barbados as my gun user. And Demon Eho here with his Desperate Hit.
This is good.
Madness Nails instead of Life Surge? No. Hey, Wolf King, how's it going? Okay. Some of these guys still need to be leveled up some, so maybe I'll have to do a little bit of that today if we want to take them against like some higher level demons, like the DLC demons. But for now, we can keep moving forward. There is one more demon I would like to unlock, Krishna, before we go and start doing the DLC quests again. Oh, I'm doing alright. It was just a rough morning getting up. Sorry if my voice sounds funny. Just feeling a little under the weather, I suppose. It's getting to that season over here, cold and flu season. Okay. And then the other thing I did was I got good armor for the MC. As you can see, doing like a new game. Like, am I going New Game Plus a minute? Not for the moment. I might later, just so I can get access to stuff like Satan and all that.
Not bad.
But for now, there's still like, I still haven't unlocked Krishna, so we're gonna go do that a minute. Let me start walking my way that way. Because if you go back to where you first unseal Krishna after beating Vishnu Flynn, you can unlock Krishna for fusion. Oh, I forgot, we're on the easiest difficulty. As for if I will be playing a new game after this, I'm trying to think about if I want to start like Yakuza Dead Souls after this, because I did say I'd play it. And then maybe I'll do either Persona Q2 or Metaphor or Refantasio, like a challenge run of that. So we'll see here. But I did start playing Dead Space 2 on the weekdays. Was doing that last night. It's pretty good. I enjoyed Dead Space 1 quite a bit. I think that's... I'm not huge into horror games, but they do a really, really good job with those games. Like, the way they're crafted is immaculate. Like, just really, really well done. Okay.
This is the Ginza terminal. Activating.
Did we ever unlock the terminal for, like, Mikado? I really wanted... One of the things that transferred over from SMT4 was, the name of the terminal in Mikado. Oh, well. Let's get back out on the overworld a minute. I should change the difficulty to at least normal. Wonder if I should go for Apocalypse for the protagonist fight. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, I think today we'll try and unlock a Krishna, and then we'll also go over and try and do the Cleopatra and Mephisto fights again. And then tomorrow I'll work on getting the protagonist fight done, and maybe we'll do a little bit of the Twisted Tokyo dungeon, because I still haven't really stepped in there and even done like a little bit of it. Or maybe we could start on that today. We'll see how things go. So where in the world there's that stupid well. Where is it? Where is the cause of all our problems? Where is Krishna? And that stupid well. Isn't it the giant ball in the well, though? Like, it wouldn't be on the overworld. It would be, like, in the well or whatever. It's not the egg. You need, I think, to go back to the well where you first found him. Yeah, here we go. Yep. There's a giant ball on the map that's not the egg? Oh, okay. Maybe it's the entrance to Twisted Tokyo. Alright, let me see if I remember how to get around in this dungeon. It's been 60 some hours since I last played this dungeon in a few weeks. You know, tomorrow will be the 20th stream of this game. That means I've streamed this game for like 10 weeks. Which is a little over 2 months. Wild. Yeah, I did. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, you can fuse Hallelujah's little Demon Fox guy on New Game Plus, yeah. Okay, so we're pretty close. I just need to, like, drop down from a different spot, I guess. This dungeon is pretty cool. This is one of the better dungeons in the game. Yeah. They also have him in SMT5, which is the first time I saw him. He has a decent little unique skill at the point you get him. Oh, I think I know what I need to do. Okay, hold on. I think I can just get there from the entrance. I like how an ambush spawned, but because they're so lower level than me, they just decided nope. Wasn't worth it. Okay. Do we have to fight him again, maybe? Or is it just a conversation thing? Yeah, he's a pretty good demon in SMT5 dungeons. Ah, it's you. Krishna's voice echoes from the boulder.
Really?
Welcome. What a pleasure it is to see you. Is that what you expect me to say? I know you didn't come all this way just to mock me. God is in one. Help us defeat Yahweh. Krishna, lend us your strength.
Really?
Ever the greedy little god, aren't you? But if it's to defeat him, then I will gladly lend my power. The sphere starts to glow. The light envelops you, passing into your body. Oh, shoot. Sorry, Margiano. I didn't update Twitch, did I? Sorry. I forgot. I was rushing to start stream this morning because I was late. Let me fix that on Twitch then. My bad. Let me go ahead and fix that. What are we calling this? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then Shin Megami Tensei 4. Yep. There we go. That should be updated now. You can now fuse Krishna. This is all I can do while I'm sealed. The rest is up to you, Nanashi. I'm sure you won't disappoint. Enjoy the show from the cheap seats. Let's go, kid. You can feel Krishna's presence all around, but the seal remains stable. You decide against disturbing the Ark. Yeah, I think we've had enough of Krishna, apparently. Alright, so now we can fuse Krishna. I don't know if we want to do that right now. I mean, might as well. But I would probably want to make a good version of him, so... looks like I would need to make one more demon as well. Krishna isn't fully dead? No. Demons never die. No, he's just got resealed, basically. Gods only die when people stop speaking their name. Lakshmi. Okay, let me guess I'm mispronouncing that if I say Lakshmi. It's probably mispronouncing it. Okay, so... let me look this dude up a minute. Krishna, what is your weaknesses and what is your strengths? Let me see here. You're weak against Dark. Oh, that's great. Well, I can't use him against the next boss I was gonna use him against, I guess. Because I was gonna do Mephisto first. But if he's weak to Dark, then like forget it, right? Because even if I cover the Dark weakness, Mephisto's just gonna pierce through it. And hit him for extra damage. Okay. So, in that case, what are we doing here? I think I don't have a good light demon I can use for for Mephisto, so I need to make a good light demon. So let me do this. Let me think here. List of demons. We'll make Krishna at some point. I just there's no point in making him right now just because I couldn't use him for Mephisto. Maybe I'll make him for Cleopatra, but okay. So I need a light user who's not weak against darkness, basically. Whichever I do, Cleopatra and you think he could have appeared in SMT5? Yeah, maybe they didn't because, you know, people were mad about his portrayal in SMT4. It doesn't matter who has resist arc, just because both Mephisto and Cleopatra have pierce of their respective element. Some of the DLC demons. So Mephisto has pierce dark, Cleopatra has pierce light, and then I believe the Reapers have some various pierce skills as well, where their elemental skills automatically pierce, so you can't cover the weakness. It always does at least neutral damage, and if they have a weakness that you've covered, it just does extra damage, so you can't really cover it. So it doesn't matter if there's a resist or not. I just need somebody who's not weak against dark and has a good light skill, so. Mephisto and Cleopatra kind of counter each other a little bit because they do a lot of damage, but they are weak to each other, so. Okay. So Anile would be a good option, yeah. Trying to see who has positive light skill potential. I think Anile would be a good option here. Yeah, okay. Unless there's a unique light skill I'm not thinking of. Other than Cleopatra's, I suppose. Because White Rider also gets one, so. Okay. And so, best light skill in the game, outside of unique ones, is Judgment Light, which Anile does get. So I need to cover his force weakness, and then I need to give him the light and light pleromism in it. So let me see who has the like absorb force a minute. No, sorry. Force, absorb, not absorb force. Oh, is it force drain? Drain. Right, it's drain force. Odin. Okay. Do I have Odin? I've made Odin.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather.
I'll have to level him up some, so let's go do that. Oh, I already have him? Does the Odin I have the skill I need on him? Absorb force? Yeah, it does. Okay. So I just have to fuse that onto another demon. Okay. So... okay, absorb force, and then... what else do I need? I need the light pleromas. Do I have a demon that already has the light pleromas on them? Yeah, Mastema here does. I think I did make Mastema for this, didn't I? But Mastema's potential, skill potential isn't as high as Anile, so. So I need to fuse together. I don't suppose I can. No, I can't fuse those two together. Okay. So let me take Odin. How far down can I fuse him? Okay, down to Silky with Kedekar. Oh boy, who's ready for some good old-fashioned demon fusion stuff? I swear, I spent like 2 hours on this last night and it still wasn't enough, apparently. I spent like a good couple hours just grinding out money and stuff on Thursday. And then yesterday, on Friday, I spent a couple hours like trying to make demons and grind out the last couple of things I needed and some more money. And it still wasn't enough. Even with the DLC stuff. Yeah, we want to make a good Anile. Oh wait, we already have a good Anile. Oh. Do I just level this one up a minute? Because I don't need to cover his weakness for what we're using him for. I could make a better version of him slightly, but this version's already pretty good. I could just level him up a minute, rather than going through all this fusion nonsense. Only to get rid of him once I get my hands on Cleopatra. Yeah, that might be for the best. Okay, let me just go level up some of my demons here that I'm actually going to use for this fight. So let me get out of this cave a minute first. I don't know. How do you guys end up doing, like, does it usually take you guys a long time to work on demon fusion stuff as well? Oh, don't we just like jump up out of this hole? Isn't this like really goofy? Yeah, we just like jump up somehow and like just like swim up like Legend of Zelda style. Like we've got a Zora flippers on. It's so weird. Okay. Yeah, so I just need to level up some demons a minute. Let me stop by over here, I guess. Okay. And then let's go over to... I do think that the, like, DLC stuff does kind of, like, cover over some of the weaknesses of some of the games. I do wonder what the late game is like without using some of the DLC stuff like this. Of some of the SMT games. It's just like, it saves me so much time in IRL that it's like impossible not to do, you know? It's like, yes, I could sit here for 1 second. I could sit here for like an extra 3 hours of my life and get the same amount of money in a virtual video game. Or I could just use the DLC. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it probably does like paper over some of the actual problems. That these games have in the late game. But they also like save me so much time. It's hard to like commit to like not using them, you know, in the late game at least. And then Denial as well, and then also Demon Eho, yeah. Who should we use for the boss fight? Like, I mean, partner-wise. I was kind of feeling Hallelujah. Asahi could technically be good too, because of healing. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm using the DLC to level up my demons before we go up against Mephisto. I just need to level them up to a good degree before we go up against... Yeah, we're gonna do the Mephisto and Cleopatra fights today, Darth. Working on leveling up some demons for the Mephisto fight, then I'll make Mephisto and maybe try and use him against Cleopatra, we'll see. He is technically weak to light, so that could be an issue, but we'll see about it. What's this song? Oh, it's in Japanese. Great, okay. Like, literally, the name is entirely in Japanese, so I cannot even tell you what the song is. Try our difficulty. We're gonna do war difficulty. I'm not gonna do Apocalypse. Maybe I'll do Apocalypse for like the last fight that we do with like the protagonist stuff, because like once I lock into Apocalypse, I can't get out of Apocalypse is the thing. So I don't know, we could try the final boss fight on Apocalypse. That Mitama is dropping 12 XP. What items are that? It's dropping Friend Grimoires, which you can use on the party members, Heavy Grimoires, and Light Grimoires. Heavy Grimoires get you enough XP to level up the next time you fight. Light Grimoires, you have to use a few of them. This whole area is what they use for the DLC grinding areas, Tir Nahag, which I believe is a reference to Dog's lore. It's just the fastest way to level up your demons and stuff, so. I'm gonna try and get them, yeah, I'm gonna try and get them to level 100, I think. because that's the level that that the DLC fight is. At least the ones I'm going to use in the fight, so. It'd be interesting to see. I gotta double check like how many points they get when they level up to level 100. Because the MC only gets like 2 points. Yeah. I gotta actually get his health rust back on the MC at some point. I've just been busy working on other stuff. It hasn't been a huge priority. Been trying to make demons that I can actually use in combat. Okay, so that should be a Nile up to level 100. And then I probably also want to get Demon Iho and Samayaza up to level 100 as well. Dude, it takes so long, even with the DLC, to make money. Like, you need 1,000,000 yen. Yeah, there's a Nile up to level 100. You need 1,000,000 yen to, like, buy one of the armor, like, upgrade kits, and it, takes a while to get that amount of money. It probably you can make quite a bit of money. I think you can make like 2 million every like, I want to say like 30 to 45 minutes with the DLC. I haven't actually timed it out with the DLC grinding, but it still takes a while. It's fine for most things, but like trying to buy like the most expensive equipment in the game took me at least a few hours of grinding with speed up on, so. Again, I'm not sure. I don't know. It's like one of those things where it's like, this would take so much longer if you were doing it without the DLC. And so the DLC probably papers over the fact that it takes a ridiculously long time to actually get like good demons and everything in this game for like late game. But also like I can't justify spending a bunch of time testing how long that would take to get an actually like good demon or get like the best gear in the game. Legitimately, just because I haven't been using the level ups on the MC. It's actually, I think, more efficient to use them on other demons and stuff right now. But yeah, because MC only gets like 2 points in stats every time he levels up right now. And there's literally an entire other area that's dedicated just to dropping incenses. So like you're better off like actually farming there if you wanted to just get stats for either you or your demons. Okay, should be him level 100 once we do another fight, and then you as well. I wonder if Isabeau's level carries over to the final boss fight. It would be kind of fun to do the final boss fight on Apocalypse. We could try that tomorrow. See if like I go in on the hardest difficulty, but with like really super high level demons, how it goes. It's just kind of a cool fight, to be honest. I think honestly the spectacle of the final fight in this game is one of the best I've seen in the SMT series. Just like the different phases and the way they work. It is a little power friendship heavy with like the spurting of God basically kind of deal that they've got going on, where they like yell about something and then suddenly the boss gets weaker. But I think the spectacle of it all and like having to manage 2 parties was really cool. I wonder if that's how it'll be in the protagonist fight one as well, where I'll have my own party and then I'll also have to manage the protagonist party as well. Yeah, yeah. But I kind of like struggled through that, so it'd be interesting to see how it goes if I like went in with a bit more preparation in general, but on the hardest difficulty that they added with DLC. So this I do know. This is Hollow Knight music. Dude, I just noticed. I keep using the friend grimoires because why not? 1,000 HP on Hallelujah. Jeez, OP. I don't know. I understand why so many video games are like power of bonds, power of friendship, because you know you do need a full party to like tackle some fights in like the games or whatever, but like I feel like that's not necessary for an SMT game because you're literally fighting alongside demons. Most of the time it's not because they're fighting for you because they're stronger than them, or you convince them, or they are working towards the same goal as you. It's not because you like each other or you're friends or anything. It's because you have a common interest, you know? You're just using each other. I feel like SMT doesn't really need the whole power of friendship thing. But I do understand why it's such like a common trope. I think overall, while this game does have some interesting ideas from its plot and like does offer some new perspective on SMT4 and its world, and does refine the gameplay a decent amount, I do think that overall SMT4 vanilla still has a better story, better pacing, and feels better overall. But I will agree that the gameplay and the gameplay and the is better here, and the there's a new side to the story that's interesting. I don't know. And there's some cool demon designs we got out of it, like Satan's design I think came from here. Oh, did you guys see that they got the archangels, like the SMT4 designs of the archangels going in SMT5 in that one mod that's adding a bunch of them? I don't know. Maybe the dude who was did something weird. I don't know, man. Okay, let's go ahead and get out of here. I think that's going to be enough. I'm not even going to use Barbados against the fight as far as I'm aware, but we'll see, I guess. I just want to see how this fight will go. I can always make another demon if I need to, but all right, let me go ahead and turn off the music for now. Let's go and save a minute. There's also the like explosive epidemic of Mikado or whatever, where you have to go and slaughter all the people above the ceiling. which is some random nonsense that I have to check out at some point, but yeah. I have no idea what that one's about. I think it's a bunch of chain fights though, so I should probably wait until I do Cleopatra and Mephisto first. Maybe do that tomorrow. Do that in the, try and do the protagonist fight. Dude, I'm gonna have to do so much grinding tonight. I have so much stuff to like make and level C grind, but yeah. Oh shoot. Oh. Sorry, I didn't form a contract because I remembered we're still on grinding difficulty. I have to put it back up to war. And then let me go and save again. Yeah, because I changed it down to the lowest difficulty for grinding purposes. Okay, let's turn it back up to war, and then quests, challenge, Hawaii. We're not going to do all the like beach scenes or whatever. We're just going to go straight into the fight. If you want to look at the beach scenes, I did that, I think a couple of streams ago last weekend.
Well.
Are you satisfied? I've not even introduced myself. Very well. Then our contract is complete. As we arranged, I, Mephisto, shall collect my payment. Now, hand over your soul. I did some stupid stuff. Okay, whatever. You remind me of someone I formed a contract with quite some time ago. He thought himself unable to achieve true happiness, and in the end still clung to his life, incomplete as it may be. Had only the angels not gotten in the way, then, well, this time shall be different. Resist me as much as you please. It will only entertain me more. I forgot to change out our partner and, change out some of my initial starting demons, so that's going to be a bit of an issue, but it shouldn't be too bad. If I die, whatever. I'll just readjust and try again. I'm expecting to die at least a couple times this fight, to be honest. Oof. Thank goodness Demonio has Enduring Soul. Oh. Jeez, OP. Okay. Nice. You missed that one? Okay. Ooh! 4,000 damage. No crit. Dang, Semi-O went down. I'll take another healer in here. Yeah, even with level 100 demons, they're still barely keeping up with doping. I could give them some HP incenses from one of the DLC grinding areas too, but... Okay. I just need somebody to come in and heal, so... Ah, Anaya went down. Nice, got a crit as well. Oh, well, MC said bye-bye. MC said bye-bye. 4,000 damage with the crit. Oh, jeez. Okay. Alrighty. So much for leveling up all those demons. Okay. Well, whatever. You lower your weapon and drop your battle stance. Just as you do, a demon's sneering laughter fills the room. I am pleased. This is the expected course of things. Did you really think things would just end with pleasant thoughts? Don't make me laugh. Your fleeting happiness shall soon be replaced with a weighty emptiness. I'm afraid I can't allow that. Hurry up and snap out of it, kid. Mephisto becomes noticeably irritated by the intrusion. Who dares enter my world without permission? Your limited imagination isn't much different than reality. Is there really any cause for me to introduce myself? Someone as lowly as you dares to speak to me like that? Hey. All right, kid. Playtime's over. Kick this guy's ass so we can get on our way. You're as insufferable as those angels. No matter, I shall emerge victorious. I know what the future holds for me. You, however, will enter eternal rest at my feet. Oh, round 2, okay. I long for a toy that can amuse me eternally. You shall remain here forever, or until I grow bored of you. Okay. Can't believe that was only round 1. Okay. Oh, Cat wants in. Alright, I'll go let her in while he's taking his turn. It'll be funny when I come back and I'm dead. Alright. Alright, be right back. I'm back. Okay, so who died? Okay, so he died. Okay. Looks like it also reset Enduring Soul to leave the battle and come back in. Not that it matters too much here. That sounds like a good time. No, you're good. I was just getting my ass kicked on the second phase here. No, that's not good. I didn't realize he blocked gun. I'll be honest, I haven't really looked at it. I saw the thumbnail of the video you posted, but that's about it, to be honest. Alright, I think this is gonna be a death. Yeah, okay. Alright, let me make some adjustments and try again. I guess we don't really have a partner during that fight, do we? In that case, we technically could use a strat, but one thing at a time. Okay. Let's try this again. I guess I could just like lower the difficulty down and he wouldn't do as much damage, but eh. How much? Why does Sphere Darkness do so much damage? Hold on. Oh, I see. It's 240 base power and has a 90% chance of insta-kill while smirking. I don't know. That feels a little low for 240 base power, unless its stats are just absolutely jacked. Yeah. Does it even show its level? It shows it as 99. But stats must be absolutely jacked to be doing that much damage with it. And then Judgment Light. Salvation. Charge. Yeah, it's cool to have something that you made recognized and appreciated by somebody. Definitely understand that. Oh, okay, so that's round one. All right, we're on to round two again. A little bit faster this time. Isn't there like a recall stone or something that I have? Yeah, summon stone. Maybe I should have used the bead chain there. Oh well. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, you did spend a good amount of time on it. This should do a good amount of damage. And the Smirk. And Akasha Arts. How much HP does this guy have? Jeez. I wonder how that actually works, because it's straight up doing less damage to the MC. Over 9,000. Yeah, probably. Otherwise, he'd be dead already. Jeez. Oh, no. Okay. Dark Photon. Stores energy to resist light. Gotcha. Growing hate. Hmm. One sec.
Come to your mother.
Okay. Nah, okay. Got farther that time. Okay. Looks like we need to do something different then, if we want to beat him on this difficulty. I could level up my demons some more so they don't go down as quickly. That is an option. The other thing I could do might be best bet, but so which demons would we be leveling up though? I should pick 3 and level them up. Barbados isn't going to be too useful for this fight. Yeah, I wonder if Desperate Hit is affected by Concentrate instead of Charge. Otherwise, it's not doing as much damage as I'd like it to. Okay, let's do this then. Let's level up these 3. Oh, right. Difficulty. What level should we get them to? Like 1010? Or sorry, 110? Not 1010, but 110 maybe? There is technically a strat we can do that's kind of cheesy, but is kind of fun. There's a glitch with the game with a specific skill that if I put it on the MC, it would make the fight a lot easier. But it's very cheesy, so I don't know if I want to do it for sure or not. Let me try a couple more times, and if so, I can do it. So basically what the strat is there is a glitch with a skill where if the MC casts like the interrupt skill that like it sort of press turns, and then you finish off your last press turn on your turn with energy drain, for some reason you get to act on the enemy's turn, and then you just like you make them waste their press turns, and it just goes back to you, and you basically get infinite turns as long as you have enough MP to keep casting the skills, right? So I could put that skill on the MC and do it that way, but it only works if you don't have a partner for whatever reason. So it's not super useful for most of the base game because you have partners like most of the base game. But it could be useful here since it looks like we don't have partners for this fight. What is this song? Is it near? No? It's an acoustic arrangement of Legend of the Mermaids from Square Enix. Okay. Dude, I should play some more. I should play some Final Fantasy games, dude. Oh, there's so much I want to play. Dude, there's not enough time. That is like one thing is like, oh, I'm doing this when I could be playing like an entirely new game or something, right? I still think it's worthwhile, but I don't know if it... Sometimes I do feel like it's not worthwhile to do all the stuff in like a RPG like this, which requires like a lot of grinding or whatever. Also, I think the music audio is a little too loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, maybe. Dude, it's on the list. So it's very much on the list, but the list is very long. Wonder if the list will ever get any shorter. Probably not. Realistically speaking, the list will probably never get shorter. Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be terrible either, right? But I would probably be getting to like... Was it, what's the one I own? Shoot. Oh yeah, Heaven from Persona 4 meets Base. Yeah, I have Cyber Sleuth, so I'd probably play that first. Which, from my understanding, the complete version of it is quite long. Oh yeah, the Suikoden ones. That's the older ones, like the airship one, right? Unlike the PS2, I want to say. But yeah, I'll try leveling up these guys a little bit, and then if that doesn't work, maybe I'll have to like make a new demon, or I'll have to think about maybe putting that skill on the MC, and we can just cheese out the boss fight. Maybe could be useful for Cleopatra as well if she also takes away your party members. I think they make sense in the games that they're in. I don't think every game needs to have them, because it just kind of depends on the world building of the game. Like, there's some games where teenagers really shouldn't be depicted using guns, but I think they make sense in the various contexts that they're in. No, actually, Darth. Persona 4. Persona 4's Heaven Dungeon. It's a cover of it with the bass guitar. All right, let me check something. So we've almost got everybody up to 110. But I think this might not be the fastest way to actually gain HP at this point. Because they're only getting like, I think, yeah, like 3 HP per level up past a certain point. So if I want them to be able to survive on this difficulty, I have to do something else. Yeah, we need to go here. Incense time, baby. This place drops incenses instead of the level up items, which is a faster way of getting stats and stuff once you get past a certain point. This is Breath of Wild, I believe. What are you talking about? Base SMT4, dex, and gun skills are amazing. Like, dex is so broken, and gun skills are so broken in SMT4. Like, they're probably, like, the best thing you could be doing the entire game. Okay, let's spend some of these incenses a minute and see where we're at. I think I want to get them all to like 1,000 HP, because like that thing can do like 1,200 HP. So with the doping, they should be able to survive if I get them to 1,000. So let's use up the HP and MP ones first. Okay, I need some more HP ones. And then for MP, we're probably fine. You have so low MP, but you're not using anything too. Get you up to 500. You always need more MP because you are our healer, so. I mean the equipment, not the skills. Also, the gun skills did not change element based on the ammo or gun, which is a bit of a missed opportunity. Gun... Oh, I see. Gun skills don't change. Yeah, I guess so. I feel like you shouldn't do it by bullet, but maybe by certain guns would be able to change elemental or your gun skills to elemental skills. I would be okay with that, yeah. If there was an equip that did that. I think having bullets change it would be kind of broken, but having having the guns change it would be fine. Because if you just had the bullets change what damage type your gun skills were, then you could reasonably use like the highest tier gun in the entire game and just have like the highest damage of any like one damage type on the MC at all times. In like the late game. It'd be kind of cool, but I think it would be kind of broken. At least if it's tied to the gun, then it's probably not the best gun in the game. So you have to make that trade-off of using a gun that's worse than the best thing to get an elemental type that you want. Okay. So let's see here. HP up to, yep, 1,000, and then we'll just kind of distribute the rest equally. Okay, we only had one more left, so. And then for MP incense, let's bring your MP up a little bit more. Let's get your MP up a bit more. Your MP is fine. The sad thing is I'm probably going to fuse away Semi-L at some point anyway, so it's not too big of a deal, but yeah. Strength incense, the only person in the current party who's using strength is the MC, so we'll just give him those. Magic incense, we'll just give those to Anile and Mastema. Since there are light damage dealers. Dex incense, MC, just trying to boost up his dex. I wonder how actually, what is try to boost up his dex to a decent level. And then agility, this could kind of go in either way. Just give it to the MC, I guess. Luck incense. It's not like any of them are, yeah, okay. Okay, that should be good. Let's go back and we'll try the fight again. Now we shouldn't die every single time he uses his unique skill. Okay. Difficulty has been changed. Actually, do I need to... No, I think we're good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we shouldn't have to grind as much for Cleopatra. Although I probably will want to make Krishna for Cleopatra. But yeah. Okay. I did up the difficulty again, by the way. Kids who were worried we were playing on easy or something. Nice. And I'll actually survived Fear of Darkness. Nah, he got dizzy though. Okay, that's the first phase done. Round 2. Have to recast doping, unfortunately. There we go. The only thing is I only grinded up these guys, so if any of them go down, it's going to be a pain. I think a good amount of them have Enduring Soul, though, so... Should have shards there, my bad. Okay. Too much damage Massima does here. Yeah, good 5k. Okay. Dude, how much health does this guy have? Like, actually, I'm kind of interested to, like, look it up. Maybe while he's taking his turn. Nah. Mastimo went down. Get back up here, you big lug. Oh? Look at me. I'm pitiful. I've been made a fool. But alas, the contract is not yet up. I shall stay by you until you finally achieve complete satisfaction. Okay. Well, however much health he had, it wasn't enough, apparently. Where is it? So there's Cleopatra. Should grab her thing out a minute. Looks like Steven is level 128. Jeez. Oh, I like that older design of Mephisto too. Anyway. So I forgot to ask you the question. Are you single player games the safest option for youngins? Because Roblox on Fox News had me fuming. I mean, I feel like couch games or like couch co-op games are probably good for youngins, right? They get to play with friends and stuff, and you know who they're playing with because they're literally sitting next to them on the couch. They can't be like, somebody can't reach out through the web and like try and talk to them or something. Also, Mephisto had 51,000 HP, almost 52k. How much does she have here? No, it doesn't have her boss stuff. Ah, dang it. The wiki doesn't have her boss data, I think. Just her summon data. That's unfortunate. Okay, let me close that then that's not gonna be useful. Now you confuse the... Yeah, we'll have to fuse maybe Mephisto. I do need a dark user. And I'm also probably gonna fuse Krishna as well.
Kid,
Let's get going. Do what you must. Chase yourself for those satisfying moments all you want once this is all over. A trip to Hawaii. Quest complete. Okay. Yeah, I can now fuse Mephisto. Oh, New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I got it. Okay. I was trying to figure out what you were saying, but yeah, New Super Mario Bros. Wii is what you were saying. Okay. So I think I want to make Krishna now, because Krishna is weak to dark, so there's no point in using him against Mephisto there. But we can now make... But I don't believe he's weak to darkness, is he? Or light? Yeah, he resists light. Not that it'll matter for this, but at least he's not weak to it. So we can now make Krishna for that. So let me see here. I'm gonna want doping and maybe debilitate. No, probably just doping on him because he already gets salvation. He does get drain dark, so I guess I don't need to worry about covering his weakness. He also gets venomous rage and dream raga. Do we have any skills that boost ailments at all in this game? I don't think so. I don't think there's like a make ailments more likely to happen kind of skill, is there? We could put Enduring Soul on him. That could be useful. Healing know-how could also be useful. Well, for now, okay, so what do I actually need to make? I do need to make that one demon that I'm missing to make Krishna. I don't need to worry about his weakness. I just basically need to get doping and maybe like one other thing onto him. So, who has doping? Do any of the demons that he is fused with just have doping, maybe?
Welcome to the Cathedral
Let me take a look.
of Shadow now.
Yeah, I need to make some more demons to make Krishna, but yeah. Or sorry, Mephisto, but I will do that at some point. So we have Loki, Trinabog, and you for that. So I don't think any of them have doping. So let me see here. Let me pull. Let me just see if while I'm making this, if I can. Grab somebody out who. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Presuming I have that one, actually. I don't know if I do have that one. Kind of assume I do, but Compendium is only like 67% complete, so it's possible I don't. Oh, I do. And it has Enduring Soul on it. I have to level it up one more time, I think, to get doping, but that's fine. I can do that real quick. And then I would be fusing it with what to get? An angel of some kind, I guess. Level 82. See if I have this one. Yeah, this one here. Oh, this one already has doping. Yeah, okay. We'll just fuse these two together then. Oh, I forgot I'm on hard, so I spent like 3 times the amount of money that I needed to. F-Zero as well, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of good co-op games. Less so these days, but the classics are still around. So we want to pass over that. Is there anything else we want to pass over? Maybe Energy Drain would be a good thing to pass over? I don't know. I feel like it's not necessary. Nah, just pass it over. Can always not use it. Okay. Charmed, are we? Wow, you can make a new demon. Yes, yes, I can. Where's the boy? Okay. So what do we want? We want Enduring Soul, probably. Maybe Energy Drain? Where's doping? Oh, it already grabbed it. Okay. And then he's got his own skills that he'll grab as well as we go along. Because he gets salvation, right? Yeah, he gets Salvation and Drain Dark, as well as Deadly Wind. And Combat Tiara. Yeah, okay. So I think this is fine. I'll just have to level him up a minute. I might as well make somebody else to level up as well. Because I do need a dark user that's not weak to light. Because Mephisto is weak to light. And so I need at least one light user that's... Or one dark user that's not weak to light. So Krishna, and then we need a dark user. Let's see. Izanami maybe? But Izanami's better with electricity. No, she has Dark Grudge. She has a unique dark skill. That's a good point. Who has unique dark skills? Is Die For Me still good in this game? It is, but not as good as Mephisto. And it's just... Yeah, it's not as good as Izanami. Okay. Blink of Death could be good from Azrael as well. Yeah, okay. Let's make Izanami and Azrael then. And they will need dark skills and to cover their weaknesses and stuff, so okay. Well, actually, do we need them to cover their weaknesses? We might not need to cover their weaknesses. Because if we're just using them for this one fight, then it's probably fine. Let me think. Because once we get access to Mephisto... Or, like, once I make Mephisto, Izanami will be obsolete. And I probably won't use Azrael after this. Yeah, so let's just make them with both the Dark Pleroma skills a minute, so... I wonder if there's a DLC demon that I can grab that already has the Dark Pleroma skills on it. Because some of them do. I can go back and fight them again, huh? Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna... So tired of hearing the same music, man. And I'm gonna speed up anyway to run around a bit quicker. So I'm looking for a dark user that has both the Pleroma skills already on it. I wonder if you can buy Mephisto now from here. No. I mean, I can put both the Dark Pleroma skills on somebody if I need to, but if I could just find somebody with them, that'd be nice. No, this is the meme McCoy. We're in a lot of dark users, I guess, in the DLC demons. Probably at least one, though. I should do this a minute, so I'm not spending as much money on stuff. Yeah, maybe they didn't have a dark user that had both of them. Oh shoot, I bought that accidentally. Oh well. Yeah, okay. That's fine. So let's go back. And I need to make something then. So I just need to fuse dark pleroma onto like somebody with high dark pleroma, basically. Which shouldn't be too bad. And then I'll just need to put that on both of them. So let's see, who has high dark pleroma? Alice does. So does Luciferge for whatever reason. And then who has dark pleroma? Oh wait, is it Alice a? Okay. Yeah, Black Frost already has it on it. So I can just fuse Alice and then grab both the pleroma skills onto her. Okay. Do I already have Alice? I might. No, it doesn't look like I do. I just have to make Jackie, maybe. Oh wait, do you not use Black Frost for Alice? It says in the wiki you do. Oh no, that's the one I have to make. I see, I have to make Black Frost. Okay. And then level him up to get this thing. Is Black Frost a unique fusion still here? Yeah, he is. So what am I missing? This guy? Okay. I'm missing Balor. Okay. So if I grab Bifrons and Ares, do I have Ares? I think I have Bifrons. Yeah, I do. I do have Ares. Okay. My stock is full again already. All right. Get rid of some things, fuse some things away. He'll be fine. So now we can make Black Frost. And then he's going to inherit, yeah, Dark Pleroma. And then I can make Alice a minute. Shame her unique isn't as strong as some of the other options. I do like Alice, but can hold off on using her once, I suppose. Why did it automatically grab Dark Pleroma? That's weird. -9 to Megaton Press and -5 to healing. Now it looks like I need to level her up some to get a high Dark Pleroma, which makes sense. So let's go level her and Krishna up a minute. Yeah, the late game of SMT4 is kind of like this a lot of the time. where it's like, oh yes, let me go do this, do that, do that. I try and do some of this stuff off stream, and I have done a good chunk of it off stream. It's just there's a lot. I don't need anything from you. Takunda, don't need that. Dude, I have so many demons that want to talk. All right, let's do this. Let's clear that out then a minute. No. Repel Dark to debilitate might actually be useful here. Sure, I'm okay with that. Don't need you clogging up my inventory. Don't need you clogging up my inventory. Don't need you clogging up my inventory. Okay. The rest of you can stay for now. I wonder if we'll actually get to use party members or partners in the Cleopatra fight at all. So we are leveling up Krishna and Alice, right? Man, it still feels like there should be one or two more party members that you could recruit, like partners or whatever. I don't really need Deadly Wind on you. Bum ba dum. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-dum. Combat Tara, want that more than Floral Gust. Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-bum bum ba-dum ba-dum. Salvation instead of Medi-Arahan. And then there's High Dark Pleroma. We'll grab that instead of Mamudo. I don't need anything from you. Thank you, though. Okay. So that's Alice leveled up. And so now she has both Dark Pleroma and High Dark Pleroma. So let me register her like that so I can... So now I just need to fuse to do... Let me think. Like Enduring Soul would probably be good. But at least now we have both those skills on one demon. So what else do I want on this? Who are we making first, I guess, is a good question. I think I can use... Let me see here. I think there's a direct line. Yeah, if I make Azrael first and register him like that, and then I can just, like, use him to make Izanami. So I think that's our line here. Is there a line directly from Alice to... No, there's not. Okay, so I'll have to fuse Alice into something to get the dark skills onto Azrael first though. And then, so we want that. We want that. We're probably also going to want Enduring Soul. So, who has Enduring Soul? And then let me grab Alice a minute and see if I can fuse her into any of those demons. So forward fusions. Nope, can't fuse her into Siegfried. Nope, can't fuse her into that. What about Addis? Nope. Okay, fair enough. What if I just grab like one? Can I fuse her with? No. Okay. I can't even fuse her with those demons. That's unfortunate. Okay. Do I have a demon that I could fuse her with that has Enduring Soul? Just like randomly because I've been fusing it around or anything? Do I have a demon that I'm not using that I could put in Enduring Soul? What about Angel here? Can't fuse her with that. Apsu, maybe? I can. Yeah, okay. So then... grab that. We'll grab Dark Pleroma. High Dark Pleroma. I don't care about passing down and die for me. That's fine. We'll grab Null Nerve. That could be decently useful. Okay. I think that's everything. Okay. So, and then I guess if I don't care about covering weaknesses, we're fine on that respect. The only other thing I can think of is we probably want Concentrate, right? So, let me see if there's a direct line from there to there. Yeah, so Cherub has a few different things we can fuse. Do any of you have Concentrate? Is the question. If not, I could like fuse it on to one of these and then... But it feels like at least one of them should have Concentrate, right? Like, that's not that crazy of a skill to have. Alright, none of them do. Well... Comma, how do I make... Oh, you only have like one fusion. Okay. What about you? You have multiple fusions. Okay. How do I make you with Concentrate? Actually, do you have Concentrate on you? Because I do have you in the compendium. Let me just take a look at what you're like in the compendium right now. Mahamuri, level 67. Let's see, you have Enduring Soul. Luster Candy, Smile Charge. And I think you get Doping, because I think I used you earlier for that, yeah. What about anybody else? Is there anybody else that I'm fusing with Cherub to That's in the compendium that already has. You have Tarun and stuff. Nope. Okay. Nobody has it. Okay, so back to plan B. Let's see. Nope. Okay. But I don't want to fuse away Demon health. There we go. That'll work. So Ishtar plus you. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. And so do I have an Ishtar with concentrate already? No, I'd have to level her up once. That's fine. So Box, what would you be a great family couch game recommendation? Let me think. What would be a good family... Dude, one game I really like as a kid, I don't know. This is kind of a weird pull, but the Shrek 2 game on the original Xbox was actually pretty good. Viva Pinata is okay as well. There's a co-op mode for that. You can like build a garden with someone. That's kind of fun. Finding something for the whole family could be a little tricky. Viva Pinata, or sorry, Mario Party is not terrible. Wouldn't be my first recommendation, but it's not terrible. What else would there be? Mario Kart's always a classic. We still play Mario Kart in this household pretty often. Although it's usually the Wii one, to be honest with you. We don't really play the Switch one too much. Kind of stopped after the Wii. Smash Bros is fun times. I don't know. The game that our household plays the most together is probably technically Halo. But it's not really a family game, I guess. Most families would enjoy. You know, I've never actually played Mario Party with friends. Have you guys ever heard of Dokapon, like Dokapon Journey or whatever? Wait, what am I fusing this with? Oh, right, this. Yeah. Yeah, RPG board game. I played a little bit of that with my brother before, like the DS version. I kind of want to play it on stream at some point. It'd be cool to be able to play with viewers or something, but I don't know. Seems kind of hard to set up, to be honest. Okay, and then let me save, because yeah, and that's gonna make this dude, which is what I want. So before I get a fusion accident and waste like 20 minutes, let me save a minute, so that way if we do get a fusion accident, I can just reload the save. So in Blink of Death, I want concentration. Invitation seems fine. Enduring Soul. Both the Dark Pleromas. And then kind of whatever. Maybe Energy Drain? I think we'll be fine. Oh, I'm doing alright. How are you doing? Just trying to make some demons for the DLC boss fights. I'm almost there. I've just got to make Izanami and pull back out Azrael, and then I can level them up and head into the fight, I think. I'll need to juice them up still, unfortunately, so it'll be like another 10-20 minutes of doing that, but once I've juiced them up, we can head into the fight. I wonder if there's a universe where I get a... No. Okay. It'd be cool to be able to pass on his unique skill onto her as well, but without it recommending the demon's fusion, I can't really do that, unfortunately. Dude, the auto-select is so bad. It doesn't even pick up, like, the high dark and, like, dark Pleromas for this character. What else do I want to put on this? I assume Cleopatra has, like... Yeah, let's grab Null Mind. That seems like a good thing to grab for this fight. And then we'll do that instead of Thunder Gods. Maybe Healing Know-How would be good instead of Invitation. Okay. Okay. And then let me do... Don't know who designed that Mara demon. They used to be punched. Whoever designed that, it's been a while, man. Although I think it's well known who the artist is. Tick punched? Maybe. Oh no. I'm kind of desensitized to it by this point. The first time I saw it when playing Persona 5, it was like, oh, yeah, that's that, isn't it? And then past that, it's just like, oh, hey, it's Mara. It doesn't really faze me anymore, but yeah. Yes, it is. It is indeed. Who else were we rearranging the skills of Izanami? We already did that, I think. Yeah, I did. And then, oh, I need to pull out that other dude that I just fused. Should be level 77. Yeah, there it is. So let's get them all up to level 100 or so there. I hope we'll be actually able to use our party members this time, like our partners. Spring of Life, do not need that. Do not need that. Oh, dude, don't give me that. Don't give me it wasn't as broken. Dude, there's like multiple glitches in this game that let you transfer skills that you're not supposed to be able to transfer. You're able to transfer skills onto the MC he was never meant to have. And like, you're able to transfer like unique skills onto him. You're able to transfer like unique skills onto other demons through the fusion suggestion system. There's a glitch where you can basically negate an enemy's turn by using a skill, and then you for some reason get if you don't have a partner and use the skill on your last turn, you can like act on the enemy's turn and like make them waste their press turns and just like completely negate their turn. No, this game's got its own level of jank too. Don't give me that. Also, modern day games, we're kind of using, what is modern day? How long ago does modern day go? Because this is on the 3DS. 3DS is getting older, but it's not what I would consider classic. But then again, I am getting older as well, so maybe that's just where I'm coming from. Dude, it's so funny because I remember people coming into my chat being like, why are you playing this old game? And I'm like, this game is from 2016. And they're like, oh yeah, that's old. I was like, But yeah. I don't know. I will agree with you that there are a lot of games that are not well optimized and like have a lot of issues, but I feel like you may be exaggerating a bit much. I feel like there's always issues. The new Sonic Racing game, I haven't looked at it. Does it have issues? But to be fair, to what the other thing you were saying, they did cram a lot of content into this game. No voices for the DLC characters, not even Hatsune Miku and Joker. I think both those were in the new Sonic Racing game, right? Hatsune Miku and Joker. Well, Steve wouldn't have any voice lines. I think she has a voice. Okay. I guess that was something that they announced at the announcement, so I imagine she's technically base game, isn't she? Yeah, honestly, probably could have used a patch to fix those things. Although the copying skills onto the MC is something that was only figured out in the last year or so by the community. So, although the being able to pass down unique skills was always a thing. Although it's not as much of a thing because you have to really plan out things if you want to do it optimally, because you can only do it if the game recommends you fuse that demon and one of the demons has a unique skill on it that's part of the fusion. You can pass down the skill in a weird way. It's pretty easy to do, but once you get to level 99 or whatever, the game kind of stops recommending demons for you to fuse because it doesn't have anything of your level that you probably haven't fused at that point. So you'd have to plan it out ahead of time, very carefully. And even then, you probably wouldn't have access to all the skills you would want to put on a late game demon at that point. It can be cool. I passed down, what was it? I think, this skill here, Hellish Brand, is a skill that, Cert shouldn't have. It's a unique skill of a different demon, but yeah. It's a pretty decent skill. It doesn't do as much damage as some of the other high tier fire skills that anybody can have, but it does get rid of buffs, so it's kind of useful for that. That's the only place I actually used it was that singular one. So see you later. All right, see you later, Lorenzo. Thanks for hanging out. Metatron says eye lasers. Yeah. Yeah, I think Metatron is something I can only make in New Game Plus, unfortunately. Otherwise, I think I was thinking about making it last night for the unique almighty element. Unique almighty skill it has. Thanks for shopping. This is the Bakugan Battle Brawlers shop music. It's really good. I like it a lot. Inheriting skills from other demons randomized, or can you select the skills you want your fused demons to have? Yeah, you can select. You're pretty free and open to select whatever skills you like. In fact, it's to the point where you don't have to take the inherent skills of demons. You can leave those behind and just kind of fuse down whatever you want. Julie Best Girl? Sorry, Julie? Julie hitting that jewel? Oh, we're talking about, yeah, Bakugan Battle Brawlers. Yeah, she's actually the one who runs the shop in that game. So, it's funny that you say that. Or no, is she? I'm trying to think. No, Julie's the tan one, right? The Garu one? Trying to remember. Yeah, okay, so yeah, no. The one who runs the store is the light user one. Yeah, it's been a while since I've watched Bakugan. I didn't get into the whole Destroyer stuff because I had a whole second like section of it that I didn't really get into. I did like that game though quite a bit. I've played through it multiple times, including on stream once, although the streams were pretty scuffed because the internet was getting bad around that time. Technically I have. The last video I put out on this channel had my actual face in it. And I used to use a face cam. But the lighting in my cave that I call a room is literally so bad that it causes artifacts unless I get like a nice camera, and I haven't done that, so. And also this is a bit more fun anyway. It's not like, it's one of those things where it's not like I'm trying to hide my face, I just find this to be more enjoyable kind of thing. It'd be kind of cool to like build up some lore or whatever about the character, but I'm not gonna like pretend. I'm not gonna get like too deep into like the weeds or whatever about. Yeah, it was Alice. That was her name. Yep. For a moment there, I was like, why are you talking about Alice in like the game? But no. I don't know. I don't mind showing my face on stream, although I don't consider myself particularly pretty or anything. But dude, like I tried, like I put up like a whole green screen behind me, like I hung it across like two walls of my room, and tried to get a green screen working like a few years ago. And it was just so hot and like it didn't even work. I was like sweating playing like I think what was it? I think I was playing like the BioShock games at the time. Like you can go back on like the channel and like find older VODs of me with a face cam. In fact, if you go back to the Persona 5 streams, I believe I'm using a face cam, and that was like the first things I streamed on this channel. I think my face is literally in the thumbnail of the first one. So. Speaking of, though, I think I would like to try and maybe get face tracking going, but I don't know, man. I've said that so many times. There's so many things I'd like to work on. Never enough time. Never enough time. Although I could be making better use of the time I have. That's true. Definitely messed around, goofed around, done stupid stuff, and lost time. I could be working on stuff. But also that's, I don't know, maybe that's a bad way of thinking about things too, right? Because like being able to goof around and like do stuff that isn't like quote unquote productive is useful at times as well. And honestly, I should just sit around and like be with my thoughts a bit more. Than I am right now. Okay, so this is gonna get him to level 99. So we're pretty close to that. And then I can go over to the HP and like MP grinding spot. Because like once you get past 99, the benefits of leveling up drop pretty heavily. So there's not much of a point in sticking around here. Literally would be better off going to grind actual stats from the stat grinding place. Getting there though. Bum bum ba bum ba ba. I think this is town music from Diamond and Pearl, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Where it was, I guess. Oh gosh, Squiddles, right. I should have the like little thing that shows you guys what song is actually playing. I just don't want to set it up right now. I'm just being kind of lazy, to be honest with you. I just don't want to set it up on stream is the thing. I could set it up later. I set up, one thing I did set up recently is I set up an automatic end to the stream. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting end cards at the end of streams. So it, like, if you're watching through on the VOD at the end, on the ending soon screen, you also see like some video that YouTube picks for you and the VOD playlist. So I'm trying to get that going as something I'm trying to do. So that way if people are watching through on VODs, they can like find the playlist easier. And what are the odds we get two songs in a row that use like hoof clopping noises? Y'all ever watch My Little Pony? I have watched some My Little Pony. Mostly because of my sister, but I did watch a couple of like My Little Pony like movies or whatever. I don't know. It's I mean, they're all right, I guess. I'm not gonna pretend like I got super into it or anything. Oh, I've heard this. Where have I heard this one before? I think it's Persona 5 music, I want to say. But is it a spin-off Persona 5 music? Yes? Yes, it's a spin-off. Which are the spin-offs? I think it's Persona 5 Tactica music. Hold on. Yeah, it is. Yep. Dude. Persona 5 Tactica was not that great. It was alright. Like, it's worth, like, probably, like, $40 if you're into that kind of thing. It's a bit more of a, puzzle game than an actual strategy game, in my opinion, though. So, no dang. Why is your HP so low? This could take forever to get you to, like, a decent level. Alright. Yeah, but like if I do, for example, like a VR stream or something, I think last time I did a VR stream, I also had a camera on me so you could see me bumbling around while I was doing stuff in the game. And I might use my face and stuff for videos as well. I don't know. I mean, there's not much to look at, to be honest with you. But I say that, but it's my face, so I'm just like, oh yeah, that is what I look like. Dude, the last thing I would want is like to make out that I'm like, I wouldn't want people thinking I'm like one way and then like, you know, I take off the mask and it's just some normal dude. That's basically what happened with Dream, is like people like built up who he was in their head, and then he like showed his face and he was just like some random normal guy, like a 7 on the look scale, I would say. Not like a 10, but like a 7. And I don't know, there's that, and then there's also the cheating, I guess, with the like luck RNG speedrun thing. And like I feel like that whole group kind of fell apart at some point. Although to be fair, I didn't watch their stuff like as much. The most of Minecraft content I think I've ever watched was back in the day. I used to watch some random YouTubers do like lucky box challenges with like different like things that they would get stuff out of like a lucky box and like try and fight each other or whatever. And I would watch that when I was supposed to be doing math homework or something at the computer lab at school. And then for some reason, I really like the streams that Michael Reeves did of like modded Minecraft. They're like good background noise, so I'll just like throw them on, and I think I've watched through most of them like multiple times, or at least had them on in the background while I was doing things. They're just good like background noise music like stuff to watch while I'm like working on other things. Because I think those came out when I was still doing coding and stuff in college. And so I was like, oh, Michael Reeves, coding, yes, this makes sense. And so I put those on, and yeah. I don't know, maybe I have more of a voice for that kind of thing. More casual stuff people can leave on in the background. I was talking about that, I think, yesterday, too, where I was like, I'm just so, like, unbothered by things, especially in video games, where it's like, I'm not getting, like, super upset over, like, losing in a video game or dying multiple times, so it's kind of like, just kind of whatever. And so I don't, like, give, like, big, good reactions, maybe, like other YouTubers would. I'm not doing the Markiplier thing where I'm, like, throwing my chair at the wall or anything like that. I'm not putting on like a... Dude, I don't... Oh, why is this still in the playlist? This should not be in the playlist. It is a good song though. Whatever. I'm just gonna let it play. It shouldn't be in this playlist. It's way too hyped for this playlist, but yeah. It's from Assault Spy. Kind of an indie DMC style game. It really shouldn't be in this playlist, but whatever. I'll have to maybe make a note of that. I probably just dragged the wrong song into the wrong folder or something. It was a fun game though. It's like relatively short, but yeah. I wouldn't call it like a clone of DMC, but like there is some overlap. Like the person who played it clearly had played stuff like Bayonetta, or the person who made it, you know, clearly had played stuff like Bayonetta and DMC and stuff. But some like unique twists of his own and had some pretty cool ideas. And like the story was pretty good. Getting there. Trying to get him all over 1,000 because that's how much you need to like survive against Mephisto on the difficulty, on hard difficulty. So I'm guessing that's how much we'll need for Cleopatra as well. And then I'll spend the stat points where it makes sense once we've gotten everybody's HP up. But yeah, this is a lot faster than trying to grind up levels. If you're just trying to get it to a point where people can actually survive like 1 or 2 attacks. Okay. This song is... Okay, it's winding down anyway. Maybe I should do like just chatting streams or something sometime. I mean, that's kind of what this is right now, is we're just chatting while I grind a bunch. It's kind of what the grinding streams were too for like the Persona 4 Pixie only run. Those were kind of fun though. I wouldn't be opposed to doing something like that again for the next time I do a challenge run. Dude, I gotta put up some more videos, man. I got so many ideas for videos, I actually have to sit down and start working on them. Gotta write that in for next week, I guess. Or maybe just start on it today a little bit. If I could at least start the project I have in mind today, then I would, you know, that'd be the initial barrier of entry actually done. How are we doing on time today? We're doing okay. Been live for a few hours now. I think we'll go, yeah, we'll get through through Cleopatra here, and then that way I can make Cleopatra and Mephisto for tomorrow, as well as some other demons. Do some other prep work. And then tomorrow we'll do the protagonist fight, I think. I'll have to look into that and see what I need for all that. Yeah, because I think it says that Steven is like level 120 or something, so I might need to like grind a bunch more if I want to beat him on like a harder difficulty. I could just beat him on normal probably and grind less, which I might have to do, because I don't want to spend another week on this game, to be honest with you. I could keep grinding and like trying to push like harder difficulty stuff and like go through all the Reaper dungeons and like do New Game Plus and all that stuff. But I think I'm pretty happy leaving it off if we can try and get through the protagonist fight tomorrow, as well as that other Mikado side quest or whatever, DLC quest that has actual story to it. So question is what to play next. I think I'm not going to play Persona Q next, Persona Q 2, just because I want to break from 3DS games and from SMT a little bit. I did say I was going to play Yakuza Dead Souls like on a weekend stream, so maybe that would be a good option. Otherwise, I was thinking that it would be kind of fun to play a DS RPG of some description, something that's a little bit shorter. But I'm not sure if I found a good option that was a bit shorter and was on the DS that I'd like to play. So maybe just playing Yakuza Dead Souls would be good, because I did say I'd play that. So, and it would be a break. It would be a bit shorter than this, and it would be a break from SMT for a bit. So that might be a good option. And then play Persona Q2 after that. And then I did want to do that Metaphor Challenge run as well, but I have to get that P4 Pixie video done first. And I've been, like I said, not been doing as good as I'd like to be on making videos and stuff. So that's why I'm trying to do like less streams on the weekdays. Spend more of that time working on videos and stuff. I know, I keep saying that. I keep saying stuff, man. I always am saying stuff. I'm always yapping about stuff instead of actually doing stuff. Bothers me. And I'm always all like, oh, this is the next thing you need to do, or that thing, or that thing, or that thing, you know? Get some ahead, man. Okay. Should hopefully be enough. Yeah. And then we got to spend the other ones. So we're good on HP. Let me spend the MP ones. And then let me see here. So we have incenses as well. For strength, the only one using strength right now is the MC, really. For magic, we'll split those between the two damage dealers until they're about equal in magic stats. And then we have Dex incenses, just give it to the MC. And then MC is fine on agility, so let's just give those Krishna. It's nice having a demon that I know I'm going to keep around for a while. Can just give him the stuff the MC is good on, but nobody else is really using specifically. Okay, should be good. Let's head back. And I actually haven't seen like what Cleopatra's quest is like, so this should be interesting. Okay, change difficulty back up. Brings game back to a normal level. Pause the music and bring that up. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go and save. Quest, challenge. Inverted pyramid. Okay. An unsettling number of women have been reported missing as of late. Hunters sent to investigate discovered the kidnapped women were taken to somewhere in the Bay Area. I want you to find and rescue these women and capture or kill whoever's responsible. One day, when Nanashi was on his own, after accepting a quest, Nanashi equipped his gear and went to visit Asahi.
Hi.
Huh? Asahi? Isn't she with you? She hasn't been around for the past few days. If she comes back, I'll let her know you stopped by. Seems Asahi left a few days ago and hasn't returned yet. You decided to handle this quest alone. You arrive at the destination listed on your quest text. There's a building shaped like an inverted pyramid. It's surrounded by roses.
Kid.
Look at the roses, kid. The roots. Whoever runs this place has good taste. You look at the roots. You see hundreds of dried out bodies wrapped in bandages. They're mummies. The roses all seem to be blooming from the bodies of mummified corpses. You continue on past the rose garden and the mummy seed beds. As you enter the inverted pyramid building, you find even more mummies on display. You can't make out much detail, of course, since they're bound in bandages. You see it too. They're all missing different body parts. I wonder what's going on here. Is someone there? You hear a familiar voice. If you're there, please answer. Please, I can't move. You continue wandering through the mummies, following the faint voice. Before long, you come across a close friend among the mummies. Will you rescue your friend? You tear away the strips of cloth bound to the girl and remove her restraints.
Nanashi? Are you... you?
You nod, watching as tears well up in Asahi's eyes.
Thank you, Nanashi.
Can't have you doing that. A melodic voice rings out from somewhere. As if on cue, a horde of demons appears. I need that girl to return to this world, to make myself a new god. The true ruler. She no longer belongs to you.
What do you mean?
Hey, only I get to decide that. The demon points to Asahi's thigh. The numbers 1465 are carved into her skin.
What the...
What is this number? Proof that you're just a part. Specifically, which number part you are. 1465. Incidentally, the last one we need to revive for Grace.
What do you mean?
Part? What are you talking about? Don't worry yourself about such things. This is all to bring back our queen, our pharaoh. Alright, I don't know what these guys are actually weak to, but her Grace is finally regaining her original form after all this time. Long has this been our desire, since before the angels or demons appeared. I will end any who get in our way. Let's go.
How rare.
See what they do in a minute. Royal Curse. Krishna is branded. Not sure what brand does.
Shin Megami
Oh, they absorb dark. Unfortunate. Woo! Okay.
Let's go together.
Now her manifestation will be incomplete. I'm sorry, Lady Cleopatra. You won, but you can't lower your guard just yet. You sense something fierce, something hostile coming towards you. I did not intend to return to an incomplete body, but I suppose I have no choice now. A smoke-like mass builds around the mummy farthest in. The smoke pours into the mummy's mouth. Once gone, the mummy rises on its own accord. I am Cleopatra, your new pharaoh and unifier of deities. Cleopatra's oppressive aura makes the hair on your skin rise. Apologies, I'm not quite used to this new body. She's beautiful, but I can feel her evil. Nanashi, she's not normal. Cleopatra lets slip a deep sigh. I've been waiting for this moment a long, long time, ever since I lost my original body. But now, these 1,465 souls shall transform me into a new god, allowing me to bring peace to this world. With these souls, I shall lead the people. The last thing I needed was that girl's nose.
Oh, whoa,
My nose? Why is that? It's nothing special. Asai looks to you for confirmation. I don't have time for this right now. You ignore Asai and turn to Cleopatra. Hey, Nanashi, say something. It doesn't matter what you think. The only thing that matters is whether a god inhabits it. For ages, I have slowly gathered the pieces I need for a new body. A body that can contain a god. Gods are the very essence of beauty. Cleopatra doesn't seem to regard you very seriously. But there is still time. Give the child to me. If you do, I shall let you live. I might even make you one of my priests if you like. Hand Asai over to Cleopatra. Obviously not. You push Asai behind you, guarding her.
Thank you, Nanashi.
Asai smiles. I see. How disappointing. I suppose you'll just have to die then. This place shall be my new holy land. As Pharaoh, I shall secure new peace in this world. If you oppose me, I will destroy you without hesitation or remorse. No one shall stand in my way.
Let's go together.
Come now.
Okay, so she has luster candy. Prepared to cover their weakness. Okay. Shoot, Nanashi is swooning. Don't know if I have anything to cure that, actually. Unless Krishna smirks here. Good thing I put Enduring Soul on him. Kaja, okay. Okay. Okay, so she's covered her weakness. Just concentrate here. Okay, so she's still covering her weakness.
Come now.
Her Dazzle Ray doesn't deal as nearly as much damage as Mephisto, but she can change her resistances, it seems. So she's no longer weak to dark. Still, MC's output is really good. And Krishna's unique abilities have been coming in very handy.
Distant shenanigans.
I don't know if she'll have a second phase or not, like the other guy did. Because we already fought her groupies, so maybe she doesn't have a second phase to compensate. Or maybe the second phase of him was to compensate for the fact that he didn't have groupies.
Let's go together.
Come now.
Woo, that was a good amount of damage. I simply wished to save the people of this world, even if it cost me my life. Because that's so wrong. You weren't saving people. No one who chops people up for their parts could ever save anyone. You know not of what you speak. I'm Pharaoh, Queen of Kings. I would sooner die by my own hands than to lose to the likes of you two. Oh, Cleopatra takes her own life. Well,
Let me charm you.
what a crazy bitch. Cleopatra's remains crumble to dust. What a twisted woman. Beauty can lead to excess. She lost sight of that. Don't lose sight of what you're supposed to protect, kid. Well, I suppose that's not something I need to worry about. Asahi hugs you from behind.
We did it!
Thank you, Nanashi. Thank you for saving me. You file your report to the Hunter Association while she's still clinging to you. Let's go, kid. There's nothing left for us here. You and Asahi leave. Okay. You can now fuse Megami Cleopatra. Okay. I still got like an hour or so. What do we want to do? Let's go check out Twisted Tokyo a minute. Let's go get a heal and check out Twisted Tokyo. And I can make a
What's your pleasure?
Cleopatra and the other dude tonight. Maybe some other demons. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go for another half an hour or so. Check out Twisted Tokyo. Apparently it's a pretty long dungeon. I don't know. I guess I could try using speed up maybe. If it's just kind of like plodding along like the last dungeon of the game. So. Okay. So let me see. Let me change my partner a minute actually. To Toki. And I think Twisted Tokyo is in the bottom right of the map. Yes. But if so, I don't think I can get there from this direction. I guess you don't have the flying thing like you do at the end of SMT4. So they have the bridges instead. That unlock as you go through the game. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. All right, let's see what this is all about then. Oh, I see. It's... Oh, this music, huh? Interesting. Okay. Krishna can stay, that's fine. Guess I'll bring out Inanna. I've heard this music somewhere before, but I can't remember where.
I feel Danu's power within me. Wasn't effective.
Okay. Fairly tanky enemies around here.
Let's go together.
Fill me with your blood.
I kind of like this. Is it weird to say that I like this more than the actual, like, final dungeon of the game? Twisted Ticket, huh? Might open a door or something somewhere. Unlocks one of the Fiend's rooms, disappears after a single use. Gotcha. Oh, okay, hold. So who should be behind here? I think it's the first of the Fiends, right? In which case that should be, I think. I thought it was David in this game, but maybe not. Yeah, it should be David. Oh, I see. That's why. That's why I couldn't find him. So David has Debilitate plus Panic as a unique skill. Soul Drain, which is something that I think all the Fiends have. Smile Charge and Mamuto. Dark skills. Weak to electricity. Okay. So let's just try this. We'll see how this goes. This might go poorly, but we can try it out. It's the first of the Fiends, so could be fine. I'm the Fiend David. I play the melody of the fear of death. The fear of death changes its forms many times, just like me. David was waiting for you.
Guess we gotta do it.
Come to your mother.
Om Vajraratna Om Tras. Are you ready? Here I go. Fire.
Not too bad, hmm?
Fill me with your blood.
Disappear. Wasn't effective.
How interesting. go together.
Out of the way.
Come to your mother.
Ah.
Makara Karn K.
Wasn't effective.
Let's go together.
Come to your mother.
Out of the way. Wasn't effective.
Nope. Okay. Not too bad. I guess we're a little over leveled and over prepared. Since I was ready for the DLC demons. Although I'm sure the other fiends will give us a harder time. Probably. Now that you've defeated the fiend, you can move as you please. A set of stairs continues deeper in. Where will it go? Yeah, let's see if we can get to Matador a minute. That'd be nice. Then let me summon back out. You, I guess. Let me get a heal a minute.
Welcome.
Now.
Probably should also save a minute.
Not bad.
Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-da, ba-dum. Da 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 dun da 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 dun da dun dun ba da bum ba dum 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 bum. Need to find the chest. There it is. Now we can go back over to the door. If I remember where it is. Ah, shoot. Hey, how's it going, Krano? Beat a couple of the DLC demons, so I'm trying out the Twisted Tokyo dungeon. Do some of the Reaper fights. That's where we start from. Yeah, there it is. Speaking of, I think this is in the Matador one coming up here. Just like buddy, friends, pals route, to be honest. No. Maybe would have been interesting to do the other route as well, or the other route instead, but it's the one I ended up going with. So, where's the Fiend race? So Matador is up next. He's weak to ice. And he has a high power physical skill, as well as Fizz Pierce. Do I have somebody who's good with the ice skills? Oh yeah, Massima is. Yeah, in retrospect, I would kind of want to do that. Maybe that'd be good for like a Pixie only run or something. I'm Fiend Matador. I'm the Crimson Blade of Death. You must be confident in your abilities to have made it this far. Now draw your blade. Let us dye this Colosseum with blood. This route is also more useful for the fights afterwards because you can use your party members for fights like this.
Let's go together.
Meant to be by your side. Wasn't effective.
Come to your mother.
Let's go together.
Disappear.
So far, so good. I hear that the fiends can like kick you out of the dungeon and you have to like re-go through the dungeon again if you lose to them or something, but I haven't had that happen yet, so yeah, I guess I was just over prepared for like the DLC ones. I could have done these sooner and had a bit more of a struggle with them. Although there is a DLC fight at the bottom as well. I don't know. I kind of want to be done after tomorrow, to be honest. I think I just kind of want to do... There's the Slaughter Mikado quest, which is weird but sounds interesting. And the protagonist quest that I'd like to do. But past that, I'm not sure if I want to keep going.
Let's go together.
Disappear. Wasn't effective.
Let's go together.
Because there is always more I could do, you know? I could go through New Game Plus and stuff as well. Get all the demons. But I think I'm just ready to kind of move on after tomorrow, but we'll see. I mean, tomorrow we'll make the 20th stream of this, which means I will have been playing this for like 10 weeks. So, a little over 2 months. Be nice to move on to something else. Surprised he's not decodging or decoding.
Disappear.
Even like Silent Prayer seems like something that he should have. Or Saunt, I guess.
Reloaded. Good to go.
Does this boss just not have Decodger or Decunda? Most of them do, just so you can't do this to them, but yeah. Maybe he just doesn't.
Let's go together.
Come to your mother.
Look at that, 11k. 11k damage, my goodness. On hard difficulty. Oh. I should probably wrap it up for today. I could try the next floor. I don't know, I just kind of wanted to get Matador unlocked because his unique skill of Andalusia is decent enough that I might consider putting it on the MC. I think I'm good for now. Let me escape Twisted Tokyo for now. Who's speaking in parcel tongue around here? All right, let me get back to a town of some description. I think there's a teleport around here, isn't there? No? Yeah, there is. So with all the poison upgrades, do I still get poisoned here? Because MC has all the poison upgrades. Doesn't look like it. That's kind of nice.
Hey.
Entering search mode. Scanning.
I wonder if there's anything interesting up.
You may now chop.
Yeah.
This is the Minami Tsunamachi terminal.
Yeah.
Activating
I wonder if there's anything interesting if you go back up to Mikado now. Now that we're in like the late game. Nah, maybe something to think about later. Okay. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, da-dun, dun. Okay. Yeah, that was good. It was a bit of grinding and like making preparations for Mephisto and Cleopatra, but now that I've defeated them, And I defeated some of the fiends too, so I guess I can make them as well. I'll have to make some more good demons tomorrow. Or tonight, I guess, for tomorrow. And then tomorrow, I think we'll try the protagonist fight as well as like some of the other stuff. We can maybe do a little bit more of the Twisted Tokyo dungeon, do a few more of the fiends fights, and then also try and beat we'll do the Mikado slaughter thing, which should be interesting. I don't know why that's a thing. Kind of reminds me of the angel quests, the like time traveling angel quests in the DLC of SMT4, but yeah. Yeah, sorry, I just am wrapping up right now, Crano, right as you're joining in, but it's been like almost 4 hours. I should get going here and eat some lunch and work on and hang out with a friend and work on some stuff. This is like one of the only days I got off for a little bit, so. But anyway, I will see you guys later tomorrow for the end of this, and then I guess I'll have to let you know what I'm playing next weekend tomorrow. I'll have to think about that tonight. I think I already know, but I gotta double check. So anyway, I will see you guys later. Hope you are having a good weekend. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Crano, Delusional Trophy Hunter, Lorenzo, Darth, Margiano, anybody else lurking or watching back on the VOD. Hope you guys are having a good one, and hopefully see you tomorrow. But in case I don't see you, hope you have a good afternoon, good evening, and good night. See you guys.